It's week 7 of the...
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Levi Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
3 touchdowns, Kate, is a great week for him. But less so when every one of them was matched by an interception. Those turnovers were a part of why they ended up on the losing side of that game. The ball security is what you know he's worked on all week long and will be on the forefront of his mind.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by Fred Warner. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. That's taken in by Etienne. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Again, Daniels to the air. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 23. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
1st down from the red zone. Has it in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Avani Conda. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Throwing from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. On first down, here's Daniels. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And now they face second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. This one returned for 11 yards. And the 49ers will go on offense. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They're set up at the 35 now. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 28. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Moody knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Daniels. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now it's 3rd and short.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
So that connection for a first will bring us... Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. McBride hauls it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
3rd and short, Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. J.K. Scott on the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. The 49ers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They'll give up the gut to Abanikanda. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Commanders will go on offense. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. ETN on the catch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down. Nearly an interception on that play. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. throwing now. Daniels. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first. From the gun, ETN gets it. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Daniels on first down. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Man in motion out of the slot. To throw, Daniels. This one falls incomplete. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Daniels. This throw is caught. And that's a Washington touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Abanikanda now up the middle. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Again, it's Abanikanda. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. New set of downs for him at the 38. A tight end in motion now. They go play action on first. Still on his feet. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
And Washington into the dime here, defending pass, 3rd down coming. He'll look to throw. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Commanders with the football. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Daniels now. This will be caught by Cooper. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Here's ETN on first down. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Daniels from the pistol. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The 49ers and Israel Abanikanda ready to begin their next drive. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. That's Bigsby. He's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 4. Watson with the catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
So before they try it on 3rd and inches, a timeout's called. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out. Taking a deep shot here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He puts a pound. Big gain downfield. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
ETN gets it on the draw. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. On fourth down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's the half here in this one. All tied up thanks to that late field. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. We'll see the San Francisco offense first this half as they're headed out now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. Looking for a throw here. And finds Ayuk complete. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, here's Abani Conda. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's been one of the players of this game. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 23. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now Daniels to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.